The way we run our business, the structure in our economic system is actually crushing us. It's specifically designed for the haves and have-nots. There's one guy that owns everything, and then they've got their slaves doing all the work, earning next to nothing. And the system can't function. It can't sustain itself. Because if you're the worker earning minimum wage and taxes are constantly going up, the expenses of how we're running our countries, our societies, are being paid by our taxes, then you can't live off of minimum wage or the wages that they give you. We've tried setting up unions, but then the unions end up taking all of your money and not really supporting you. So we definitely need to set up our business completely different. And it's not about you owning something and getting somebody to do the labor for you. It's a matter of you earning what you're worth. Some of the ways that we've seen success is through cooperatives, forming partnerships with owners. If the workers were the owners, I've made the suggestion before that if we were designing new cars, just because I worked in a car factory, I could see how the system would work out so much better. That the owner of the factory, if everyone that was the worker was the owner and they shared in the profits, then your product that you're producing is a much better quality because you have an investment in that. A lot of ways of earning money through the products is leasing them, producing it cheaper so people can afford it. And through shared ownership, you earn a profit off of the leasing. And if you are making products to last longer, then whatever product you make, you're going to make money off of that lease for more years. This is a suggestion that you're going to work less and earn more through cooperative structures. And the way we've set up the ways that we earn our living, a lot of our money is going into government, and we're allowing government to control how we're spending our money through our taxes. And I know personally, I would be so stressed out. My health problems would increase a lot more if I did a job and seen that most of the work that I do goes into taxes, and I see government supporting a corrupt justice system, supporting a corrupt medical system, supporting a corrupt social service system. I'm on a welfare system, and I know firsthand the only reason I'm on this system is because of all of the corruption that's going on. It's almost like we accept the idea that, okay, we're not going to solve problems, and the end result is people are going to be homeless and on a welfare system. It's like, no, get rid of the welfare system and allow the solutions to every problem be unfolded, and nobody will have a need for a welfare system. So while I'm on it, I'm totally in disagreement of it. But you can't get off it until we jump into new systems. So I'm suggesting that government has already set up a way for you not to pay your income tax, and that's through forming nonprofits. So, for example, if you were a new car manufacturing, designing solar cars that run off of nothing, and all workers were owners of these vehicles that were built so they last and they're safe, then you're earning your money through the leasing of that, and it's a nonprofit. Just divide the profits that are made into the cost of what it's made, and through the shared profits that are made. Plus, you can set it up as a religion. Religion doesn't pay taxes at all. And where is God? God is in the air. God is in the trees. God is in the earth. God is in each other. So form a church that says, I worship a good product that is made by God. Like there's ways of setting up your businesses so you're not handing your money over to a corrupt system, and you leave everything in their hands to how that money's being spent. Plus, as a nonprofit or as a church, you could be using your profits after you take your wages to support something good within your communities, supporting farmers, supporting something that benefits the planet. I also totally disagree with the stock market and earning your money through paper. If you notice that a lot of people are making investments through, wanting to earn money through money, and that's just such a fake way of earning a living, and it's controlling how society is run. There's way too much power in destroying society through the stock market. There's a lot of insider trading going on because a lot of people that are on Wall Street also have, they're directly involved with every corporation that's out there, which means the media. And as soon as the media puts any type of fear out there, people that are on the stock market know that products are going to be bought and sold based on fear. So if you're tapped in to knowing what the media is going to do, you know perfectly well what's going to sell and not sell. And if you want to sell something, then if you have access to this media, you can plant negative stories that create the fear. And then this is guiding us down such a wrong direction. That's where it's giving like these banks too much control, that we can't allow them to fail. And that's what the stock market is all about. When you have people that are investing in products through the stock market, it's giving our industry way too much power, way too much money that it can't afford to fail because too many people are earning their money through the stock market. Years ago, when the stock market collapsed, people were killing themselves because they lost everything. Everything they owned was an investment and nothing was real. You could have, you know, your homes can be taken from you because it's not paid in cash. It's paid in an investment in a bank loan, and if that bank, and even in Canada, I mean, we're thinking that our banking system is really good, but some of the information I've received, I've met a girl that told me how banks were heavily involved in the drug market. I've heard people that it was a really hush hush and they weren't supposed to say anything, but you know, people that have worked in banks are very, very concerned that things are going to collapse. So, and this is happening in Canada, but nobody's allowed to say anything because for some reason in Canada we're focused on everything is good, and for some reason the Canadian economy is still going good. And I'm suspecting that it's a lot of borrowed money that's being funneled into our systems. I have a strong feeling that a lot of our resources are being bought up by the Illuminati. We're selling our country, so we won't even be able to own it. And the process of selling our country is making our economy flow. So in the immediate time frame of now, everything looks like it's good, but it won't be good after you find out what was done to you and that it was all bought, and taken from under your feet. So the way we set up our structures, co-ops, nonprofits, form religions, work together, be all owners, don't have one guy earning all of the money, share the profits, and start look at that film Fuel. You'll get some amazing ideas on all of this technology, on cleaning up the air, You can set up so many different businesses that use all of this toxin, use all of this pollution to create new energy. There's lots out there, but don't let the government control it.